Hello and welcome to another Baggie Brothers video. We're talking best 11s today, and we are joined by Mr. YouTube himself, Will Burford. How you doing, Will?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you for having me on today. Appreciate it. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, doing good. Thanks, man. Doing good. Obviously, you know, at the time of recording, you're at about 600 subscribers, and recently you interviewed the main man himself, Chris Brunt. Two questions. One, how the hell did you pull that off? Two, can we have his information, please?
Well, first question, answer to first question. My friend Spike, his sister works at his school. So obviously it was a bit of luck and got contact through there. And you know what? I could give him a message on Instagram, see if he...
Oh, cheers. You'll put in a word for us. Nice.
Yeah. I think I've shared a few posts on my story, so he's seen a few of them. So you never know.
Nice.
Never know.
Oh, it'd be amazing. So envious of you getting to speak to Chris Brunt.
Yeah, well, I was so happy when Spike rang me up whilst I was on a walk and I didn't actually answer the phone call. And then, yeah, I got home and a very pleasant surprise. So, yeah, definitely. Childhood hero as well. Always been my favourite player. So, yeah, absolutely happy. Like, so happy I got to speak to him.
So let's get into your best 11 then, Will.
Yeah. So should I start off with the goalkeeper then?
Yeah, let's go with goalkeepers.
Goalkeeper and up, and the formation is 3-5-2. Let's go for it.
Yeah, so for my generation, I think there's only really one choice at goalkeeper, and that's Ben Foster. I actually walked out with him when I was a mascot about 7 years ago, or something like that, 6-7 years ago.
Right, Adam told me not to bring this up, but I'm bringing it up. Well, our granddad trained him when he was a kid, so...
I think I heard that one in the Baggie's bulletin as well.
Yeah, I know. Any chance, I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though, getting to walk out on the pitch with him.
That's wicked, yeah.
Definitely. Well, he's obviously, I think it was between him and Brunty who I wanted. Actually, I think I wanted Malumbu at the time. I got a photo of him at the start of the game. But yeah, very happy because I think it was a season after he played in the World Cup as well. So great to walk out with Ben. Superb.
Yeah, definitely. Top player.
Yeah.
And then your back three.
Yeah. So I'll start off with Gareth Macaulay, obviously a cracking player.
Awesome.
Well, he's not, well, yeah. Obviously he was at the Albion for quite a long time and he scored quite a few goals as well. So yeah.
A lot of important goals.
Yeah.
A lot of important goals for us.
I think a few seasons he was even our top goal scorer. So yeah.
No, we won't talk about that this season.
Yeah.
Just things being bad for us. Yeah. So we got Macaulay. That's a good one.
Yeah. Then moved to Johnny Evans, a player that I think, well, obviously we respected him during his time at the Albion, but I think we took him for granted a little bit. Obviously, you've seen his career before and after. He's such a good player. And look where we are now. We'd love to have him back. He would be probably our best player. So
yeah, certainly.
Great player.
So such a good player, especially at the moment for Leicester.
I was so surprised we even managed to get him, if I'm completely honest. I thought he'd have gone for a top 6 club, but yeah, we luckily managed to have him for a few seasons, didn't we?
Yeah, cracking player, definitely. And then next defender is Craig Dawson, another player who's at the Albion for quite a long time. Probably my favourite moment was when he scored that goal in the playoffs against Villa. I know we didn't win the game, but I remember going mental.
Yeah.
So yeah, great player, both in the
Championship and Prem.
Yeah, he could slot in at centre back or right back, couldn't he? He did a job in both positions. So.
Well, I didn't actually want to have left or right backs, but when I was thinking about it, he was probably my option for right back. So yeah.
Go on then, let's progress into that midfield. Who we've got in there?
Yeah, so I've got a big midfield, 5 in midfield. I'd say I have Malumbu just in front of the 3 defenders, playing a defensive role. Obviously a great player. As I mentioned earlier on, I had a photo of him and yeah, what a player. I wish we still had him.
Yeah.
Someone like that in the midfield now.
Yeah. Really dominant in most of his games as well. You know, always did a good job. And got a goal in the 5-5 draw.
Yeah.
Always remembered for that.
Yeah, definitely. Left wing, left mid, I've gone with Chris Brunt. Again, same with Ben Foster. Mate. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Follows me on Instagram.
friend.
Yeah. Oh,
But you know, one of Albion's best in the last 20 years. Obviously a club legend, so
definitely.
No qualms why he's in the squad.
Yeah. Yeah. Other two centre mids, I've gone with James Morrison. Obviously, probably Chris Brunt's best friend, not me.
Yeah.
Cracking player. Loved watching him for club and country. So yeah, definitely James Morrison.
Solid choice.
Yeah. So also in the centre of midfield, I've gone with Darren Fletcher. He's our captain for a while. He was brilliant in the Pulis, and another player like Johnny Evans. How we signed him, I don't know, from Manchester United, and definitely. I think we had the best years out of him as well, just before he went to Stoke. So
he was every week. I always remember he'd be putting in like 7 out of 10 performances minimum.
Yeah,
and just. Yeah, he was there was a time where I was so happy he was on. And how long did he had like a run of like 70 odd games where he just didn't have a week off, even if he got like a bit of a knock.
Yeah, one of those players. I think Macaulay was the same. I think one of the seasons, I think he played every minute. So yeah. Impressive when that happens.
Yeah, great choice there.
Yeah. So right mid, I've gone with a player who I don't really like seeing him play right mid, but I've gone with Mateus Pereira. Obviously, probably our best player at the moment. Fantastic watching him last year in the Championship, and I was so happy when he signed again in the summer. What a steal for £9 million! So yeah, Mateus
we're just starting to see the best of him as well, weren't we? After that Wolves game, he's just started getting better and better and better. So,
and fingers crossed he becomes another club legend.
Yeah.
Hope he stays for a little bit longer.
Yeah, doesn't move on.
Let's hope he sticks around.
Yeah.
Whether we
I'm not sure if he will not, because you've seen last few years the likes of Buendia from Norwich and Ismail Assar, they don't always necessarily go just because we go down.
Yeah,
you never know. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Keep him. Yeah. Okay, you two up front, your two strikers.
Yeah. Well, the first one, Jay Rodriguez. Cracking player. Loved him from when he signed. Those 2 goals against Liverpool in the cup, probably one of my favourite games. And the year with Dwight Gale, both of them up top, was fantastic to watch. It's ridiculous. I just loved him as soon as he came to the club.
Hopefully he doesn't score against us.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Has he been playing many games for Burnley? I've seen him in recent weeks. I think I saw that mistake he made, but
I think he's been a sub.
I think he set up a goal, didn't he, the other day? Did like a dummy and went down the line. And
that
was a great bit of play. So hopefully he loses his boots or something for the weekend. And Chris Wood.
Yeah. So, don't want any more ex-players coming back to haunt us. Just
no.
Both of them out. Literally anyone else.
Yeah. So the last player is a bit of a hard decision for me. As you guys know, it was between 3 players, Peter Odemwingie, Shane Long, and Hal Robson-Kanu. You're probably wondering why Hal Robson-Kanu. He's not been particularly probably our best player, but you know what? He's been at the club for a decent amount of time now, and last year he was quality, and I've always loved him. Like I always love singing his song, and I don't know what it is about him, but he's running out of contract in the summer, so I hope we sign him up. I don't think we will, but
I think if we go down, he'll probably extend, and if we stay up, we might get rid. But he's been a great servant over the last few seasons, and I think because he signed for us. Did he sign for us just after the Euros when he scored that ridiculous goal against Belgium?
Yeah, I think
it was then.
Yeah, did Reading? Was it Reading who?
It was Reading before, yeah.
Yeah, they released him, and then
I just remember watching that goal during, seeing him score against Belgium and just thinking that was class. And then hearing he was associated, I was like, oh, great. Hopefully he'll do that every week.
Yeah,
not every week, but he's played really well, and I'm.
He's that player you need in your squad, though, don't you? You need a player like Hal in your squad that's versatile, that can come on and hold the ball up and get a bit dirty up front, don't you? Really?
Yeah.
So he's been good for us. So
that's probably the best name for him, super sub. Even in the Premier League, the first few seasons, he used to come on most games and make an impact.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a scorer of great goals, not a great goal scorer. That's what I call him.
That's a great way to sum him up. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I'm going to say obviously excluding Pereira, but if you had to pick one of these players to bring back into the squad, who would you pick? And obviously,
what, in the prime? In the prime,
it would be prime player coming in.
If you asked me a few weeks ago, it would probably be Malumbu. But now, obviously, we've signed that Yusuklu and Maitland-Niles. Midfield's strengthened a bit. I'd probably go for Chris Brunt, just for the passion. And, you know, I think the year we went down, he was putting in 100% every week. And I think he's a good man in the dressing room for these sort of situations. So probably Chris Brunt. But
Is that the leadership that we're possibly missing?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. A leader that's missing in the dressing room. Yeah, I'd have him back today. So
as he is now, just chuck him in. And tell you what, Morrison,
as well,
step onto the pitch.
Do with a goal scorer. Yeah.
Awesome, brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Will. Really appreciate you coming on and chatting with us, and thank you for your team. Best place for people to hook up with you, I guess, would be your YouTube channel, which is just
Will
Burford.
Yeah.
So you can go and check out all his awesome West Brom content, as well as some cricket stuff that you're doing as well, which is good to see. And other than that, I guess we will see you all on the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Click subscribe and like, because those things help us out. We'll put all the socials for everything on the screen, and we will see you next time.